Weapons in ancient history were crucial for defense, offense, and strategic advantage, shaping battles and civilizations alike. Have you ever wondered what weapons struck the most fear in ancient warriors? Join us in this video as we uncover the top 10 most feared weapons from ancient history that changed the course of warfare forever. So, fasten your seatbelts and discover how these powerful battle tools, from massive siege engines to deadly close combat weapons, shaped history and struck fear into enemies. Number 10. Ballista. Ever wondered how ancient armies breached mighty city walls without facing direct combat? Enter the ballista, a colossal siege engine from ancient Greece, perfected by the Romans in the 4th century BCE. This massive crossbow-like machine hurled large projectiles with incredible force and precision, devastating fortifications from a safe distance. What made the ballista so feared was its ability to smash through thick walls and towers. By launching heavy bolts or stones with immense power, it created breaches that allowed invading armies to storm cities with ease. Its destructive capability changed the course of sieges, ensuring attackers held a decisive advantage over defenders. The sight of a ballista on the horizon struck terror into defenders' hearts. By bombarding fortified cities relentlessly from afar, the Romans demonstrated their mastery of siege warfare and left a lasting legacy in military history. Before we move on, share this video, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Number 9. Scythed Chariots. These formidable weapons of war used by several ancient civilizations, including the Persians and Romans, were equipped with long, sharp blades or spikes attached to their wheels, turning them into terrifying instruments of destruction on the battlefield. These war vehicles with sharp blades on their wheels were designed to cut down soldiers in their path. When these chariots charged into enemy lines, they caused immense damage and chaos. The blades on their wheels could slice through groups of soldiers quickly. Soldiers were terrified when they saw scythed chariots racing towards them. The noise of the wheels and the horses charging added to their fear. These chariots weren't just dangerous, they also had a big psychological impact. Their presence alone could make enemies rethink their strategies and tactics, often leading to confusion and mistakes in battle. Number 8. War elephants. War elephants were like huge, towering tanks on legs, covered in armor and carrying soldiers into battle. When these colossal creatures charged, their immense size and strength could crush through enemy ranks with ease. Soldiers feared them deeply. The sight of war elephants approaching, trumpeting loudly, sent chills through even the bravest warriors. Their sheer presence on the battlefield caused chaos and confusion among enemy forces. Strategically, war elephants were game changers. Commanders used them to smash through enemy defenses, break formations, and create pathways for their own troops. Their ability to turn the tide of battles made them legendary and feared throughout ancient history. Number 7. Composite Bow. The composite bow was a revolutionary weapon in ancient warfare, crafted from multiple materials like wood, horn, and sinew. This lethal combination allowed it to store more energy and shoot arrows farther and with greater force than traditional bows. People feared the composite bow because it could shoot arrows very far and with great force. Soldiers using these bows, whether on horseback or foot, could shoot arrows quickly and continuously. This ability to rain down arrows from a distance made it hard for enemies to defend themselves. It was also a versatile weapon, useful in different kinds of battles. Whether fighting in open fields or attacking fortified cities, the composite bow could hit targets accurately from afar. This made it a favorite weapon for many ancient civilizations, like the Assyrians, Persians, and Mongols, who used it to conquer vast territories. Number 6. Cataphracts. Known for their formidable armor and weapons, these cavalry units struck fear into ancient battlefields. Hailing from the Byzantine and Persian empires starting from the 5th century CE, these heavily armored warriors were equipped with lances, swords, and bows. People were scared of cataphracts because they could charge into enemy lines with tremendous power. Their armor protected them from arrows and swords, making them almost unstoppable in combat. The key to their fearsome reputation lay in their unmatched combination of protection and offensive capability. With layers of armor covering the horse and rider, cataphracts were nearly invulnerable to arrows and melee attacks. Their impact on battles was huge. Cataphracts could break through enemy formations and cause chaos, whether fighting infantry or other cavalry. Their ability to move swiftly and strike hard made them a crucial part of ancient armies, feared and respected across civilizations. Number 5. Maka Hedel. Imagine a wooden sword with blades made from really sharp glass. That's what a Maka Hedel was like. The Maka Hedel was a powerful weapon used by the Aztecs around the 14th century. This weapon became a symbol of Aztec martial prowess and their determination to defend their lands. It was made from wood and had sharp pieces of obsidian, a type of volcanic glass, embedded along its edges. These obsidian blades were incredibly sharp and could cause serious wounds in combat. When Aztec warriors swung these weapons, they could cut through flesh and bone easily. Just one strike could be deadly. Because of this, it became famous for its effectiveness in close combat. The Maka Hedel wasn't just feared for its cutting power, it also had a psychological impact on the battlefield. When enemies saw Aztec warriors with these weapons, they knew they were up against skilled and fierce fighters. It wasn't just about the physical damage it could do, it was also about the fear it struck into the hearts of those facing it. Number 4. Fals. This was a special sword used by the Dacians and Thracians around 2,500 years ago. What made it unique was its curved blade that could really hurt Roman soldiers, even through their strong armor. This sword was known for its ability to slice through armor and cause serious damage with each swing, making it one of the scariest weapons of its time. In ancient wars, the phalanx had a big impact because it could defeat the armor that Roman soldiers relied on for protection. This gave the Dacians and Thracians an advantage in battles against the Roman Empire. Number 3. Greek fire. Created by the Byzantine Empire in the 7th century CE, Greek fire was a fearsome weapon used in sea battles. It burned fiercely on water, engulfing enemy ships in flames and causing chaos among sailors. With its unstoppable flames and secret recipe, Greek fire stood as a formidable weapon that struck terror into enemies and shaped naval warfare for centuries to come. Its exact ingredients were a closely guarded secret, adding to its mystique and making it highly effective. The sight of Byzantine ships armed with Greek fire struck fear into enemies, giving the empire a powerful advantage. Its ability to turn the tide of battles made it one of the most feared and impactful weapons of ancient times. Number 2. Hoplight Faank. The Hoplight Faank was a powerful strategy used by ancient Greeks like Spartans and Athenians starting around 700 BC. It was a formation where heavily armored soldiers, called hoplites, stood close together with long spears and big shields. This made a wall of bronze and muscle that was hard for enemies to break through. In early wars, the phalanx changed how battles were fought. It wasn't just about individual fighters, it was about teamwork and staying strong as a group. When enemies saw this solid wall of shields and spears coming at them, it often made them scared and unsure. The phalanx was famous for its ability to advance steadily and protect its soldiers while delivering powerful attacks. It showed the bravery and skill of Greek warriors and became a symbol of their strength and unity in battle. Number 1. Archimedes' heat ray. Imagine a weapon so clever it could use sunlight to set enemy ships on fire from far away. That's what Archimedes' heat ray was said to do during the siege of Syracuse in ancient Greece, around 2,300 years ago. Even though historians debate if it really existed, the idea alone was enough to scare attackers. In early wars, this heat ray changed how battles were thought about. It wasn't like swords or spears. It was about using science and surprise to fight. The thought of enemy ships catching fire just from sunlight made enemies nervous. It showed how smart the ancient Greeks were, mixing engineering with warfare to protect their city. Hope you liked the video. Suggestions are welcomed in the comment box.